It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And Memphis is where we'll be going just moments.
Bye, Ernie.
Ooh.
Live from Memphis and that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. And both these teams have no problem, Steve, pouring in the points. You have to be excited about all the scoring we're about ready to see.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm excited. The first team to 100 in the third quarter is probably going to win this game. These two teams play. They play up and down, and they want to score.
All the fans will enjoy this.
Yes, they cannot leave their seat because there's some plays that will be made above the rim.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Harden out there with Thomas. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Parsons in at the center position. Now here's James. Bell with a screen on Valanciunas. James kicks to Adams. No good from Bell. Curry against Harden. There's the dish to Thomas. Poked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So it's the Grizzlies now.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road, and you just saw how comfortable they were shooting the basketball.
Well, we have to give credit to the coaching staff. Terrific offensive strategy. Got them some great looks.
It's tipped. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Grizzlies.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Rebounded by the Bucks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And Valanciunas, far from a finished product, Steve. His coaches and teammates feel he will get better. But in your opinion, where does he need to improve?
I think on a defensive end, he does a nice job of blocking shots, but I would love to see him in rotations, being able to be there a little bit earlier. And then on the offensive end, extend his range a little bit more and also have somewhat of a go-to move down on the low block.
Now here's Nance after LeBron James's miss. Valanciunas dishes to Harden. 6 to shoot. Sweet little floater. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
And you got to enjoy watching Harden down low, doing whatever he wants in the paint.
There's the pass to Bell. Over Nance. And foul on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw drops for Bell. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. And no good. Adams, some nice D. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock.
Just shoot over him.
Down with it. Now Thomas defending. Shot off the screen. That's good on the jump shot.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Now here is Harden. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Harden against Curry. Here's LeBron. James Harden with the rebound.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
And there's the feed to Valanciunas. And they pick up 2.
Valanciunas had his hands up and ready on that catch and shoot. He wanted it.
Memphis trailing here. Curry kicks to Adams. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's James. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
One of the best finishers this league has ever seen. LeBron with another inside.
Thomas with the ball. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. There's a screen from deep. Harden. He doesn't hit that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James,
I put all the pressure on me to.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James are the textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Sometimes you have a quarter where everything just goes according to plan. Superb start to this game for them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. LeBron James is out there with Bell. Then there's Brown. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot. Manning in the middle.
The power,
Thomas, are you okay?
body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
And LeBron James, a 4-time MVP, one of 5 players, Smitty, ever to achieve that.
And last season became the first ever to total 27,000 points, 7,000 assists, and 7,000 rebounds. He's the greatest small forward ever to play this game, in my opinion.
Here's James. Larry Nance making his last shot. Bell passes to LeBron. Adams dishes to Brown. In the corner, it's James. Another miss by James.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
In the corner, Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Curry kicks to Bell. Back to Curry. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Nance has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Thomas against Brown. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Stolen by Harden. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last. Well, you get the sense that LeBron's passing and ball handling were innate. His shooting is something he's had to work at.
And for LeBron, at times, his three-point shot has abandoned him, Steve. Last season, getting that shot locked in was a focus.
Yeah, in the past, it's really been about LeBron James driving the basketball, playing bully ball, getting to the rim. As later in his career, as you know, the three-point shot from LeBron has gotten better and better and better.
Now, here's Parsons. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Valanciunas. Lock at 6. And Curry pulls it down. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Curry against Harden. Let's go. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Adams dishes to Curry. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Curry passes to Brown. He kicks to James. Over Valanciunas. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. There were a lot of positives for them to take away from the second quarter, where they came from behind to take a 4-point. And that will...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. An exceptional... The Grizzlies trail by 4. And the Grizzlies enjoying the longest stretch of sustained success in franchise history. Greg, 7 consecutive seasons making the postseason.
And this group has gotten as far as the Western Conference Finals. And a lot to be said for that consistency. But, of course, everyone's in this for the rings. Interesting to see where they go from here to turn the corner into a true contender.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Hands out there with Chandler Parsons. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Harden in at the point.
Remember back in 2012, James Harden was the 6th man of the year. Now he's every bit the franchise player.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
We all know just how physically strong NBA players are, Steve, but they have to be mentally tough as well. How about in that category? Who has the best mental toughness, guys you've observed?
I look at a guy that loves the big moment right now. Top of the list has to be a Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, the great ones, Russell Westbrook. I mean, his focus, and James Harden. Those are the guys that stick out for me, that just come in and night out. Al Horford, mental toughness. You love those guys because their mental toughness match their skill set. They usually have great results.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaylen Brown. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
And Adams kicks to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James has a 2-pointer. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. James has got 8 points.
Defender right in LeBron's face. Couldn't matter less to the king.
Curry against Harden. Screened by Valanciunas. Harden dishes to Valanciunas. And he gets it to go. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Screen by Adams. Curry passes to Adams. Over in the corner, Brown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden kicks to Nance. Thomas against Brown. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Thomas. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Just goes to show you that these two teams are always at the top of their games when they go up against one another.
Thomas gets a wide open look. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 11. From 12 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Nance a screen. Harden dishes to Nance. It's Thomas outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thomas got a pair of threes now here in the third for Milwaukee. Curry against Harden. Curry passes to James. Over Valanciunas. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. LeBron's got 10.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron's showing off a strong in-between game.
It's Thomas outside. Rebounded by Bell. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Curry. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Brown with a screen on Harden. Curry kicks to Brown. Screen by Adams. Over Parsons. Here's Bell. Off on that one. And so it's Milwaukee. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
It's not going to be easy. Come on.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Bucks leading by 12. We've got Brown. LeBron James is out there with Bell. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Harden against Curry. It's Harden with the drive. And Adams sends it back. James dishes to Brown. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Bucks shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Count it, good. Parsons got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bucks.
Parsons has no problem pulling up from the mid-range.
Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From deep, Thomas. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Adams sets the pick for Brown. Unloads from 13. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Thomas inside. Brown's there. Thomas, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Smitty, we have a question sent in by a viewer. They want to know if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what food would you pick? And got anything for that?
You know what? Kevin, that's a good question. There's so many, especially my mom's cooking. But I'm going to go with shrimp fried rice. That's the one I think I would eat for the rest of my life.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Harden against Curry. James in the post. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's that signature burst. LeBron able to finish with a hand in his face.
Harden the pass to Thomas. Back to Harden. Parsons outside. Milwaukee with a fresh 24. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
What you like about his approach at the offensive end today, once he got into a rhythm, he stayed focused. That's why the points just kept coming.
Curry kicks to James. Lets it go from 14. And that's good off the glass that time.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
Here's Harden. Harden missing again.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Parsons. Reese Harkless comes in for Valanciunas. Shumpert, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And Trey Burke subbed in for James Harden. Nance a screen on Green. Out to Shumpert. Four on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Seraphin. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Chandler outside. On the wing, Williams. Back to Chandler. Dishes to Ajinça. And here's Brooks from outside. Off target. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.